guy. He actually comes from Hell's Kitchen, plays all the other clubs around town, and this is his first time here. I want you to welcome Patrick Scully!
I don't know you people, but that's okay. But I do know you. How you doing? I'm Patrick Scully, and this microphone's way too high. How many here from a dysfunctional family? You, definitely. Everyone's from a dysfunctional family. Don't lie, you people. You're just looking at me like you're not. Anyway, I'm from a dysfunctional family. My parents, I tell you, they used to fight. Thank God they got divorced when I was 14, because they used to fight about everything. Everything. And at the damnedest times, they'd fight about, you know, I'd be laying there with sunburn, blisters all over the place, you know. And then they decide, okay, time to argue. You know, my mother go, oh, he's got the blisters, you gotta put the olive oil on him. My father, no, don't put the fucking olive oil on him, you gotta put the vinegar, that kills the sting. No, the olive oil, no, the vinegar, no, the olive oil, no, the vinegar. I was like, are you gonna toss me here or what? Toss me here. No, but I tell you, speaking of dysfunctional families, remember Woody Allen and that whole Soon Yi thing? Soon Yi, what's her name? Soon Yi. Here's something Soon Yi will never be able to say in a quarrel. Ready? You can't tell me what to do. You're not my father. Yeah, father. Back to father. My father, I tell you, he's a character. I always say he was, but he still is a character. But yeah, he's from Hell's Kitchen. Somebody else from Hell's Kitchen here. Who are you? And I think, literally, my father had kids so we can go to the storeroom and do the chores around the house. Because all I remember saying as a kid was, I can't wait to have kids in my house so I can send them to fucking store my fucking cigarettes. People come to the hotel, they say to me, God, you don't know how lucky we are, you have, you know, how glad we are you have remote control. I'm like, what, are you kidding me? You know, when I was a kid, I was the remote control. Whoever sat down in front of the TV, my father would sit there and go, hey, I'm back on the sofa, turn it up, turn it down, but don't turn the channel too fast. It's a new TV, and I ain't made of money. Don't get my cigarettes, too. I go and get the cigarettes, you know, and we'd whine about it. Oh, now you're gonna whine about it? In Hell's Kitchen, we would have beat the shit out of you, made chop meat out of you. We had to fight the Puerto Ricans with the baseball bats and the Turn on Channel 5, there's a movie coming out and explain everything to you. West Side Story's how we lived and explain that's what we were at. Turn on Channel 5, but not too fast. So I turn it on nice and slow, and what do I see? See a bunch of grown men going, boys, boys, crazy boys, hey, when you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Cool. Jackson. It's like real tough crowd, Dad. What'd you do, pirouettes on their forehead? Jesus Christ, unbelievable. But yeah, West Side Story killed me. West Side Story, you have Maria and Tony, right? And you have Tony, this Italian boy, walking in the middle of Spanish Harlem. He's all distraught, he's freaking out, and he looks up in the middle of Spanish Harlem and he yells with all these buildings around him, Maria! Maria! And only one answers? What, are you kidding me? There's 22 apartment there. Maria Chiquita, Maria Molina. Unbelievable. I love that. But I used to love TV then. At least you could watch it on TV. At least you could watch West Side Story all the way through. You ever watch Scarface on TV all the way through? Can't do it. Love that movie on TV. On the video, forget about it. You know, but they cut it on Channel 11 because there's like 125 F words in it. My favorite part is when he says, the interrogator has Tony. He says, so, Tony, where'd you get that beauty scar? Eating pussy? Well, on Channel 11, he says, where'd you get that beauty scar, Tony? Eating pineapple? Who comes up with this stuff? What do they sit at the table and go, geez, what can we throw in? How about peach? Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. Pineapple. Okey-doke. You know, it's Jim from Taxi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yeah, god damn. This is a question for the guys. You guys, you ever been sitting watching TV, the cable's on, and you're sitting there all night long, and you have nothing to watch, and you just go, and then you come across Playboy Channel, and you're watching it, scrambled. Yeah. And you realize the best time it comes in is when it just turns on the channel, so you're like, is that a nipple or a belly button? You know, you gotta keep it real low too, you know? Because God forbid you get caught watching porno, you know? But when you can't even see what you're watching. Anybody been to Times Square lately? We're not too far from there. Times Square, I tell you, went through some serious changes. Beautiful Times Square now. Since Giuliani and Disney moved in, forget about it. They got all those porno shops out of there, the hookers and everything. They moved them down. They're all in one block now. They're all from 42nd and 43rd. And they're all just standing there like, yo, man, what you need? What you need? So, yo, I got it right here, you know? Yeah, Disney moved right in. They put in this new, beautiful peep show buddy booth where Mickey's doing Minnie. And Donald's in the other booth going, now you know why that prick doesn't wear any pants. Yeah, growing up with Archie Bunker as a father, back to Dad. It was great. You know, it's a horrible thing, but for years I always thought that Puerto Rican was a bad word. I thought Puerto Rican was a derogatory word for Spanish. My father said, fucking Puerto Ricans, goddamn Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans. I remember in 3rd grade when I finally found out. It's really hard for me to say it, actually, because people come in the hotel and they go, hey, what's that parade on 5th Avenue? I go, well, it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And I just realized this, you know, because in the 3rd grade, I remember a kid coming and go, hey, what nationality are you? And I said, what nationality? I'm Irish. What are you? He said, I'm Puerto Rican. I said, Puerto Rican? Why do you say that about yourself? Because that's what I am. My mother and father are from Puerto Rico. Like, this is like a country? And he's like, yeah, and it's, you know, it's a lot better because, you know, I married it's easier for me to say because I married a Puerto Rican. And now my son is Irish, German, and Puerto Rican. Now that we're on ethnicities, tell me something, why is it on Def Comedy Jam, the comedians on there always make the white people sound like this?
Well, hello there. How are you today? I've got a beautiful little job over here in the valley, and I just love it.
The only person I know that speaks like that is Bryant Gumbel. And he's black. I don't get it, but could you imagine Bryant Gumbel at Thanksgiving dinner, going back home? It's like, hey there, Tyrone, can you pass me the fried chicken? No, I'm like, and they're like, what the fuck you mean fried? Get up and get it yourself, you Uncle Tom motherfucker. Because you're a big time television star, I mean, I gotta serve your ass. I know you're saying, now how come all those white people make us sound like this? I just don't know. Yeah. Before I go, I'd just like to tell you one more thing. In the hotel, we have the Aer Lingus come in. Anybody know what Aer Lingus is? It's the Irish airline. You know, they fly the Irish in, they fly the Irish out. You know? But I thought it was a joke when I first heard it. I was like, Aer Lingus, you know? I thought it was like, you know, degenerate that I am. I think cunnilingus, lingus, you know? I mean, could you imagine that airline? Fly Cunnilingus Air. We'll get you there, lickety-split. My name is Patrick Scully. Thank you very much.
Patrick Scully, let's hear it.